Leslie, here we are again then, boy.
I know. It comes around very quickly every Friday, doesn't it?
I know, but, the weather's picked up a little bit this week, isn't it? And
yeah, it's not bad.
the
Not bad at all.
grass is nice and green because it had a little bit of heat, didn't it? And then it had a little bit of rain, and, it's all right, isn't it?
Jolly good. All's well in the garden. Are you excited about the football tomorrow night, Brian?
Cool. Blast. Yes, I am. I watched the match on, what day did they play Germany?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, that's right. I watched that, and I thought, I didn't think much to him in the first half. I thought to myself, I don't know, you've got to get yourselves together here. But I don't know what he done. Do you reckon he fired into them during the interval? Because they seemed to come back afterwards, didn't they? And they got stuck in, didn't they?
They did. It was much better in the second half. Yes, much better. He might have had a word.
That was, Leslie, and because we all know what happened at the end, and, even I sat here clapping my old hands, and that's great, isn't it? Because we've been waiting for that a long while, haven't we?
Well, we have. Since 1966 we've been waiting for that.
That's right, and because then we had that other thing that time when that went to penalties, didn't it?
Yep.
And they lost. But no, that's good. Now, am I right in thinking now that we are now the favourites to win?
Apparently so. In some cases, yes. We are. We've got we're in the right side of the draw, so we missed some of the bigger teams, countries. So we've got a good route to the final, and if we get there, of course, who knows?
I think that's just what we need right now, because I was watching the old tennis, and old Murray is doing well as well, isn't he?
Oh, it's great, isn't it? How's Mother?
I think that's just what we all need at the minute to pick up.
Yes. How's Mother enjoying all the sport?
No, she sleeps through most of it. She sit there and she does, she come back and she say, what's going on? And I tell her, I don't think she's really worried about it, I can't blame her, can you, Blast? She do well to keep going, really.
Well, she does, yeah. She does very well. What are we going to do tomorrow night? You're going to keep her up tomorrow to watch the match?
Huh?
You're going to pay attention now. You're going to keep her up tomorrow night to watch the match?
Well, I don't know. You see, that just depends how she feels. Sometimes she's happy just to sit there and take it all in and whatever. I mean, she don't really know what's going on, do she? She know that that's Littlebrooks passing a ball across the field and all that, but she don't really get what's going on and all that. You have to sort of give her a run and tally on what's going on. But I shall be watching it. Of course we will. We must get behind them, mustn't we?
Excellent.
And do all that. And I know I was going to tell you.
What were you going to tell me?
I had to have a go at Neil on the corner.
Why?
Because, his dog pull him along.
Yes.
There's days I think that's going to have him falling over. And he come along there the other day and he stopped. And his dog took it that done its business on my grass.
No.
On my verge.
No.
So I see him, at the kitchen window. So I went out and said, I hope you're going to pick that up. He said, well, I normally do, but I ain't got a bag. So I come indoors, and because I got one of these, where you buy all these crisps in a big bag, know?
Yes. Yeah.
I pulled one of them out the drawer, and he used that. And do you know what? He gave that to me. I said, I don't want it. I said, you can take that home. So, but, I just thought I'd tell you about it. I don't know why I told you that, but I thought you ought to know, really.
Well, it's good that you were able to help out there. It really is good that you were able to help out.
Well, it's a good job I see who it was, because that would have worried me, You must pick up after your dogs, mustn't you?
Very good. Public information film. Yes, brilliant.
I'll tell you where we went yesterday.
Where'd you go yesterday? Where'd you go? It's Mark, by the way, but where did you go?
Huh? we went to Beckles.
Beckles, that's nice.
Beckles, the girl runs me, right?
Yep.
Because I've been helping her next door get ready for her garden bath that's coming.
Yes, and the gazebo.
I think that's coming next week. I think that's. Anyway, I've been helping her around there get sorted. And she said to me a couple of days ago, she said, do you fancy going out for a bit of lunch? She said, as a bit of a thank you,
Yep.
So, anyway, yesterday, the neighbour Marcus, he come round and kept my own mother, and we went out for a couple of hours, and I said, where are we going? She said, that's a surprise. And that was a surprise, because I ain't been there for ages, but we went to Beckles.
Yep.
And she took me for a little bit of she's at lunch, you know, we went into
Nice.
this cafe. I don't know what that was called, but I suppose that's on the main road, you know.
Yep.
And she had what she have now? She had some sort of tart thing, and then I had a bit of lemon cake.
Yeah.
And that was, it was nice and spongy and all that. And I had a hot chocolate.
Lovely.
And well, that was all right. That was a bit strong for me, you know. It was sort of too sweet, you know.
Yes.
So, but I had to tell you this, right? The little old girl who was serving, because we had to put our name down on the sheet when we go in.
Oh yes, to know. Yes, for the COVID. Yes.
She said, you know, you can either zap the thing on the thing, or you can write your name down. I said,
Yes.
I don't know how to zap anything, so I put my name and me number down, and the girl Rosemary done the same. We sat in the window, which was nice, so
That's lovely,
look out on people,
Yeah.
and it was busy.
Yeah, nice and romantic.
That was fairly busy there, and so the little old girl, she come across and she say, "Can I? Is your name Brian?" I say, "Yes, why?" She said, "I listen to you." She say, on the radio.
Blimey.
So I say, "Well, that's nice to meet you." So "Can I have a picture?" I said, "No, you can't." I said, "I don't want you putting my picture everywhere." So when the grub come, right?
Yes.
There's she'd put some little hearts on the plates. I don't know whether that was jam or what it was.
Right.
And so I dunked my old sponge in it and that lot. And yeah, so anyway, there you are. I just, so you went to Beckles, see?
Well, that's lovely. I mean, it sounds like a nice romantic lunch that you had together with hearts and sitting in the window together. Are you sure you're not getting?
At all.
Are you sure you're not getting cozy with Rosie?
No, that's because I've been helping her get ready for her garden bath round there.
All right, okay.
And so anyway, what's I going to tell you now?
I don't know.
Something I was going to tell you, I can't remember what that was now.
So you...
No, anyway, we went to Beckles. You put me off, you see.
Well, I can't help it.
No, I can't remember what that was.
So everything went well in Beckles? You didn't have any problems when you were there?
No, that was...
No, good.
For once, that was nice. we sort of, we sit there for about... Do you know they're queuing up to get in there, though?
Really?
They're queuing up there. I suppose we got there about, 5 and 20 to 1. Well,
yeah.
when that come to sort of 1 o'clock time, they were queuing up the road.
Blimey.
In there, I say to Rosemary, I say, it's a good job we got here when we did, darling. So...
darling.
But she said, "Oh, shut up, man." So she said to me, "I ain't going to tell you nothing in future, because you're going to start taking the rides all the time."
I'm not.
Do you know what the weather's going to be like this weekend, Leslie? Because
it's a bit like today.
Huh?
It's going to be a bit like today, showery and sunshine.
Yeah,
possibly some thunderstorms.
Look all right out there now,
well, there might be some storms later.
All right, because I was thinking about going round and doing a little bit of trimming around the edges and that, but I don't know if I should bother. If that's
okay. Anyway, look, I'm glad. I'm glad you had a nice time in Beckles. Can we just do a couple of shout-outs, because we're going to have to limit these, because we had so many last week.
There's a lot of shops there, now, in
That's
Beckles.
nice, isn't it? Yeah. Did you have to wash your hands and do all the gel stuff?
Oh, yeah, blast. Of course you have to, don't you? You go and have a squirt, don't you? And then you write your name down.
Yeah.
And what we do, we have... Rosemary's got one of them little tubs of stuff.
Yes.
So when we get out, she get it out of her bag, and we do our hands when we get outside as well.
Well, she's a good girl.
Because them old door handles, they all hold them, don't they?
Oh, they do. Yes.
Yeah,
now, look,
I've got to tell you about that.
Come on.
I went to the toilet while I was there.
Go on then. Yes.
And that's right up in the corner.
Yep.
And you go and do your business, don't you?
Yes.
And then I went to wash my hands.
Yes.
And they didn't have a tap of sorts. They had this thing you put your hand under.
Oh, right, okay,
and the water come on, And so I sort of sing Happy Birthday in my head.
Yes, as you're washing your hands.
You got
yep.
Yes, right.
Yep.
So I done all that. And I started looking round. I thought, well, there's no hand dryers anywhere. Or paper towels,
Yeah.
So I had a good old look. And I'd never seen it before. Like the tap, that was like bicycle handles,
Yes.
and they come out at the side over the sink, and you put your hand underneath, and all of a sudden the air blew out of the tap.
Oh.
To dry your hands.
Wow.
And, I mean, that's doesn't clever. I ain't never seen like. But the only thing is, then the water spray all over your shoes and all over your crotch, and so you sort of go out of there, and you've got a load of water down the front of your trousers and all that, But I had me dark trousers on, so that didn't. But if I had light trousers on,
Yes.
that'd have been a different kettle of fish, wouldn't it?
It would have been, yeah. Well,
I've never seen him before. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't. I'm going to have to go to Beccles and find out. Look, can you do a couple of quick hellos?
That's amazing.
Derek and Rosie, okay? Not your Rosie. This is another one. Derek and Rosie, they live in Shotley Gate, and they're celebrating their 53rd wedding anniversary on Tuesday. They enjoy your musings with their cup of tea in bed every Friday. So could you say hello? And they're getting cosy together listening to you this morning.
There's Derek and Rosie, and they have muesli on a Tuesday.
Yes.
Is that right?
Something like that.
That's their wedding anniversary, you say?
Yes, it is. 53 years.
Well, congratulations to them.
John in Holland-on-Sea. It's John's birthday today, and it's his 61st wedding anniversary with Janet. Could you give him a shout?
Yeah, who is it?
It's John in Holland-on-Sea and Janet. Janet and John.
John and Janet, or Janet and John in Hoseley.
Holland-on-Sea.
Holland-on-Sea.
And Debbie's been in touch. Could you get Brian to say happy birthday to my partner Ashley? We're currently in our caravan in Great Yarmouth. Loving the show, they say.
That's lovely, isn't it? Happy birthday to Ashley in his caravan in Yarmouth.
Yes. Brian, have a lovely weekend, won't you?
Will do. Come on, England!